Okay, so today on the agenda of things that I need to give to my mom so that we can all happily and healthily learn how to do fun service dog things. Today on that list, we're doing the place cue. So, to do a place cue, at first, not forever, but at first. Okay, can you move? Thank you. At first, you'll be lay down. Wait. At first, you'll be using a treat. These are dried mangoes, because this demon likes them. This is a higher value treat for him, and you could use deli meat or hot dogs for this. I suggest freezing them, cutting them, and then freezing them overnight so that your hands don't get greasy, and you can use one hot dog the entire day, cut it into smaller pieces. So, at first, what you're going to do is you're going to lure it. You're going to take a clicker, use whatever hand you think will have a better response time. You're really trying it. Lay down. Please lay down. Please. Thank you. You're going to use whatever hand you think will have a better response time to seeing something and reward and clicking. At first, you're going to go for small things. So step 1 to doing this is good lord dog. Rewarding any foot placement onto the bed. Hey, you're doing advanced stuff. Get off there. Thank you. And then you're going to do all of these about 10 times, 10 to 15 times. I would take it over a period of maybe a couple days. Don't do it all at once. Good. Your next step is luring all 4 feet on there. That was a late click. Oops. Going to reward all 4 feet being up there. Not any difference in that yet. Do that 10 to 15 times. Then, after that, reward only when there's a sit. Come on. Do that again, 10 to 15. All of these are about 10 to 15 times. And then, finally, do it, reward for when they lay down. And then, once you can consistently get this behavior, oh, sorry, that scared you, bud. Once you consistently get that behavior, and the goal is to be able to, while you're doing this, once you get to this point, this is place. So, hey, here. I'm going to show you how to do it. Once you get to this point, you're going to do place and there. You want your cue name to only be added by the time that they are doing this final position for it. So another example would be sit, or alternatively stand. Once and only once they have the behavior itself done, and so you can consistently get, like, I can consistently get a sit as he doesn't sit, or I can consistently get a stand. So once you get to this point, place, then you can start doing from short distances, go place, wait, and then only mark and reward once he's done that final behavior, which is laying down. This is also good if, come here, you can see his crate back there. Go in. Go in. He has a separate cue for that, as it's a different set of cues. Place just means lay on any flat object that I have available, and go in is his tuck and inside command. Okay. But, yeah, once you get to that point, you can start from a distance doing, hey, Alacard. Oh, well, there he goes. Here. Place. And then you're only rewarding for that final behavior. I only reward once his head goes down. That's just how I do it. You don't have to. Their head going down doesn't always mean that they're going to stay there. And their head staying up does not always mean that they're going to leave. So, once you have this behavior down, you're going to reward for duration every few seconds and add in a release cue. So, Alucard knows that when he's on here, he isn't allowed to have anything on the floor. This applies to anything on the floor. So, once I say, okay, he's allowed to have whatever I've thrown on the floor. We are still working on it, but alternatively, you can also give a cue to say, ignore what is on the floor and come directly to me. But yeah, Mr. Flaps should have a pretty easy time with this, as I've already gotten him used to luring for the most part. I wouldn't do a lot of this per day. You can do it while you're sitting down, is what I suggest. Taking his bed and putting his blanket on it, and then just giving him maybe a Kong, if you decide to get one of those eventually, or an ice cream. I don't think he likes chews all that much, so maybe not that, but an ice cream especially would be a great option. Anything that will last for about at least 15 minutes, I would give at least like multiple minutes on end. The longer at first, the better, because that gets them used to the act of being on there, but you don't have to. But eventually you will get to that point and it will be pretty easy. It shouldn't be too hard to teach. Again, just make sure you're doing good reaction time, rewarding for stuff like that. If they offer the behavior, you reward them for it. If they don't worry about it. But yeah, that was it.